Pay attention, crypto gossipators. Things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So we have a lot to discuss, a lot to dive deep into because we are here on Reddit with a very interesting post. We got a new number. So how do we get to 0.25? How can we all work together to get up to the 0.25 mark, at least realistically and somewhat quickly? So guys, it's always been about that 1 cent. And Shiba Inu always had that target, either 1 cent or $1. Never seen 0.25 before. So this is a new one, and whenever I see something new suggested, proposed, I think it's also interesting to cover it from this angle. So let's just dive deep into it because here we're going to find all the raw opinions. People are genuinely talking, finally. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we dive deeper into it, make sure that you are subscribed. Just do it right now. This community is growing. It needs you. So yeah, let's start. Now, it says burn 500 trillion. This is the only logical answer. How much will that cost? Someone or a large group of individuals would have to be willing to flush $6.6 billion down the toilet at the current price. Vitaly Buterin burnt 400 trillion back in the day. We just need some more like him. Okay, so if I bought $6.6 billion worth of Shiba, burnt it and immediately bought another $1 billion worth, would my return be LOL about $3.50? I think I'll just hold on to my 6.6 billion and find another project. If you have $6.6 billion, start your own project. Hey, that seems like a lot of work. True, just send the meaningless 0.6 to me. I will start a new currency and we can split the profits. And, well, that's not a bad idea. Loch Ness Monster, that's you. If you have 6.6 billion, go buy an island and chill. Get sunburnt real easy. I prefer the shade. I am sure 6 billion can buy that kind of shade. Amenities, all the money. This comment needs some love. Global burns, awesome. If everyone on the planet burns 70,000 SHIB, it is on. No, I still wouldn't do it. There'll still be trillions left. Not enough money for each SHIB to be worth a quarter. I was trying to be optimistic and avoid math OP. So yeah, it's more like burn 589 trillion and 500 billion, and maybe it could reach 0.25. Okay, so yes, you buy the whole 500 trillion, it would be much faster. Try 590 trillion, 0.25. I'd settle for 0.1, 0.001. This is on a way more realistic. I guess you're not interested in becoming a Saudi prince. If everyone is a Saudi prince, money no longer has any value. Buy all of them, not sell many. And you'll be like Goldfinger or Gold member, whichever one it is. Donate 575 trillion or Ukraine and ask them to burn 500 trillion. We pass 0.24. Gotta pass 0.30s or 40s first. I'll just be happy if we got to 0.4021 and was out of the red. Same, anything over 0.40 I'm in the green. Nice. First we spiked to $1, then a week later we wind up at 0.25. That's more like it. Spend $1 billion and ship trillions, my friend. Time machine, popularity. Go places and keep your eyes glued to the ground. When you spot a quarter smattering off, change equaling a quarter, go back home. You don't have your part. I got 2.25 near wishing well. This is the way. Okay. And then someone puts a very long paragraph saying this is not even an exaggeration. It's a literal explanation. For SHIB to be worth 0.25, you would need every single physical dollar in cash and bank accounts in the entire world to be invested in SHIB. In addition, you would need every single person on the planet sell their homes, jewelry, artwork, etc. Invest all of that in SHIB, and you still only get about 0.15, 0.20 SHIB. You quite literally need the entire world's population to be homeless, cash poor, and with no assets to their name, and everything the entire world is worth invested in SHIB. Does that sound reasonable to you? You need to Google how much money exists in the world. 2023. Use several resources. Also get a calculator. Feel free to continue. Completely ignore how money works, okay? So you are saying buy more. No one read this. There will be 10 more when $1 on this sub by tomorrow. Maths is hard. 10 years, you're not considering burns. You're overestimating the burn rate by a factor at least 1 million. SHIB at least 100 years away from a chance of 0.01, let alone anything higher. LOL. Hate Bitcoin was a miracle. Less supply, more demand. How exactly was a Bitcoin a miracle? You don't LOL because it can't. What's the limit? No, the kind of growth to get to 1.25 would be Amazon, Microsoft kind of growth. How it should become as valuable as Amazon and Microsoft? Well, guys, people really go in deep, okay? Guys, I just want to put out my, I'm going to put out the most important, thoughts here, okay? Because people are just going to be supportive or against it, but they're leaving small points. So I'm just going to read this one out. Likely we'll never get there, at least not in our lifetime, unless there's hyperinflation. It doesn't really mean anything. Best we can hope for is Shibarium burns large amounts over the course of 10 years. 0.01 may be a real good goal one a day. Many people will sell before that happens, though. Not gonna happen in a lifetime, even if you halve the current supply of 589 trillion to 294.5 trillion. Had a market cap equal to the US GDP of 23 trillion. Shiba would only be 0.078. Then after all that, get to 0.25, you'd have to multiply all that by 3 times. It's not gonna happen. I'm a SHIB fan. Holder, still money to be made. Do your own research. Convince the devs to burn 400 trillion. When the whales are ready, get a job, pay your tax, buy your dollar worth, and then burn. Repeat 1,000 with 1,000,000 other people. Okay, so guys, it looks like people kind of see it as a very, very long-term project. Others don't even see it happening. They're comparing it, and I think these comparisons are very important because at the end of the day, we are trying to make something mathematically as realistic as possible, okay? With the current supply, of course it's not going to be possible. If it's going to have a market cap bigger than, most, all the companies in the world, market cap, that is just unrealistic, okay? It's too crazy. But if the burning is good, as mentioned previously, with a good Shibarium mechanism, then we've got all the projects also burning, like for example Koyo, that's doing a great job. So if others were to follow, and then we'd have some individuals also burning, because there'd be so many more investors joining Shiba Inu and they'd be part of the project. I think then we could get some realistic numbers. It's not going to happen, in a few days, in a few weeks, a few months. Of course, it's going to take, more than a year, definitely. But if you want to see that sort of growth, that sort of, change of wealth, you are going to have to be patient. 0.25 is good. I would love to see 0.25, but if it was at 0.01, it'd still be amazing, okay? So step by step. And I know it's important to look very, very far and see, the best case scenario. Yes, this could be a very, very good case scenario. Could even go to $1, but we got to be also realistic. And I don't know how many of you would still be willing to hold when you see it go to 1 cent. Imagine it goes to 1 cent and you're seeing millions of dollars in your bank account. Are you ready to really carry on holding, or are you going to cash out? Because it's very tempting. You finally made it. You made the big bucks. Anytime it could reverse and go down. So there's a lot to it, but I believe that if we just kind of focus on the mechanism of burning, eliminating those zeros, we could achieve some great returns. Don't know if we could get a price of 0.25. It's it's a long way. It's a nice prediction. I mean, I like how people choose these random numbers. I'd put it this way. It's always been about that 1 cent, $1, but it's not bad to explore this alternative as well. Hopefully all the comments, all the thoughts, opinions that I just read out, that we've gone through, are useful or interesting, entertaining. But as of now, what can I say? As things are really starting to heat up, as we're getting close to that final piece of Shibarium, I think it's important to be tight, pay attention, open your eyes, subscribe, hit that notifications bell, because you're going to get all that info on this channel. Also engage, talk, let me know, is it possible to get to 0.25, or is that too unrealistic? Is that realistic? Where are you more or less seeing Shiba Inu going in the future? What's the best case scenario? All that interesting stuff, leave it down below in the comment section. And as usual, guys, a big thank you to everyone. I appreciate all the support. I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.